Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we got through the dam, we got through the lake, we defused all 8 bombs, and we're here in Stage 3 right now, on our way to rescue Splinter. Once again, I almost got confused as to whose name I was saying, and thankfully I got it right. And now we have access to the turtle van. So when you go in it, you'll be able to control it. However, it will have the same hit points as your current turtle. So if you're running low on hit points, you're better off switching to a turtle. Or switching to a turtle that has HP, or basically switching to another turtle. And you can shoot down those tanks, which is a good thing. Might as well show that off. And even want to get out at any given time, you can just press select. Now, the A button will let you fire the machine guns. You can have up to 3 shots at any given time, while the B button will let you shoot missiles. You can tell how many missiles you have in the lower left-hand corner, and you can use those to break down the barricades that you'll see. Of course, in order to fire missiles, we need to get missiles, and we'll have to get those in other areas. For now, I want to go into this particular building. Why? Because we have some turtles to heal. Now, you can do other things around here, but I want to focus on getting the turtles healed. And we got these guys leaping around. We got these guys with the heads that fly off when you hit them. Good thing I'm playing as Donatello. We have the foot can balloons with the bombs. Want to tread carefully. Strike whenever you can. Sometimes you'll get the flaming guy over here. In that case, just wait for him to head back to the right and then hit him from behind. If you get the guy whose head flies off, just keep striking downwards near the edge and you should be able to take it out, including the head. And there's a piece of pizza here. What you can do is switch to whoever you need to heal, bring them straight to the pizza with a little jump, and then, instead of taking the upper level, you just want to go over here, back to the lower level, and then carefully make your way back to the exit, where you can then exit and re-enter and bring the pizza back. Now the game decided to throw some enemies at me that I wasn't particularly predicting would be there, but it did. Also, we have these eyeball enemies here that are going to crawl towards us, and I'm not a big fan of that. But at least I have health again. For Donatello. I'd rather not lose health with him, because let's face it, I need him to get the health. And I'm actually managed to swing and hit that time. And from here, we're just going to try this again. You want to be very careful. You want to tread slowly, so in case any of these bomb enemies show up, you can easily take them out. Sometimes you'll get the little jumping guys, sometimes you'll get the little eyeball creatures that will skitter towards you on the way back sometimes. And yeah, you just keep doing this until you're ready to go. And in that case, you probably want to go to the upstairs area. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut to when I have both Leonardo and Raphael healed up. And then I'll get back with you. Be right back. Welcome back. We now have max health for everybody. And now, it is time to continue on. So, let's take the upper path here. And let's be very careful as we do it. Because who knows what might want to hurt us. I can't believe I hit that. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage from that. Let's go ahead and move further up, and you may have to take damage on the off chance that the enemy you see here is not the fireman and is instead the robot with the head that flies off. Thankfully, there will be some energy for you on the way here. And I'm treading carefully so that way I don't get hit a whole lot. And that's what happens if you fall down. Let's try again. You want to make sure you do the foot off the edge thing. So that way you can take the short hop and do the short hop successfully. Which you actually do want to do. Now, will it change the enemies on me? It did change the enemies on me. Get ready to take quite a bit of damage trying to do this. I know I will. And I will let Mikey take the single shuriken thing. Because why not? Yeah. And of course, yeah, you do want to back up right there. Okay, we were close to the edge there. And thankfully, that's a whole pizza. So that refills all your health no matter what. Make sure you get it because you're probably going to be hurting after you get over there. Okay. Let's walk over the edge to get the missiles. And then we can drop back down here. Now, who's going to welcome us on the way? Okay. And I had to keep swinging there just so I didn't get hurt. Let's go ahead and take care of those guys just because. Ow. Did not want that. But I can manage. And I'm not going to be able to get those. I'm going to off-screen them, and then by the time I come back, they're going to be gone. Not well. I can take care of these guys, though. Come on. Alright. Perfect. Okay. So far, so good. Being able to play as Donnie has been very good to us right here so far. And I've only lost 1 unit of health. So we now have the missiles. We can use those to break down barricades with the B button. You can also tear through the tanks with 1 shot. Although, I'd rather use the A button machine gun with those tanks. Anyway, we need to make our way south to the next set of white dots on the map. So, let's do that. And if any enemies get in our way, we may have to avoid them. The Foot Clan soldiers will just crumble on contact. Don't worry about that. And I do not want you running into me. Please don't. That was terrible. Thankfully, I'll be able to get some health soon. And we want to go this way. And, well, I thought they'd get out of our way, but, well, they are out of our way now. So, let's go through here. Let's go ahead and refill our health. And let's take care of all the enemies that we see here. These guys will split apart and be a pain in the butt and fly away. So those purple guys, they split up once, and then when you hit their split up forms, they split up again. They run when they are one big guy or two smaller guys. But when they're the smallest guys, they just jump around. And sometimes they can just jump out of the way, off the screen, or even into the ceiling, and just straight through it. Odd enemies, them. Can I do this? Well, I guess I can. Well, I guess I can then. Huh. Thankfully, they're no match for Don's bow staff. Anyway, let us tread carefully, because you never know what you might run into. There's a ninja scroll weapon right there. We're going to get that eventually. And I thought the enemy would respawn there, but thankfully the enemy did not. I didn't want that, game. I really didn't want that. I'll hopefully get the three-way shot eventually. That's just my luck with randomly spawning weapon power-ups. You never know when that might happen. And you are going to be in the way. Sometimes that will be the robot with the floating head that comes off. Or it can be the fireman. We got the fireman who shoots out the little fire head clones that jump around. So thankfully we had a slightly easier time. And if those were the Foot Clan balloons, we wouldn't have gotten hit there. But we got the little flying bat-looking things, and we got hit at least once. I want Raph to get the Ninja Scroll weapon. We're going to need these eventually. And for now... No, I don't want you having that equipped. Go back to the staff, Donnie. Take care of that guy. And here's some tight ropes. Let's drop down and get those. And you want to take short hops to get the things here. And you don't want to do that. I did not think I would do that. But if I go here, I'll end up on the other side of the maze that we were just in. These two rooms, they actually connect to each other, believe it or not. And here I am taking advantage of exactly that. I can't believe that didn't work. Now, this should take us back. But I want to be safe as I do this. So let's be careful here. Alright. And... Really? Really? Am I going to have to play as somebody else? I think I'm going to have to play as somebody else. Because this is ridiculous. Alright. Let's make sure we slash all of them. Let's be very careful. I would rather have you grab those. Let's have Donnie. Have that happen to him, apparently. Because how dare we stay on that platform in order to stay safe. Okay. Okay. I need Dawn to be on the platform. Perfect. Now, do I want to do this? It's obviously better if I do. Liu is probably going to be in the best shape for health as far as I'm aware, so we're just going to land in the water again. It'll just take us back to the door that we were in. And thankfully, that doesn't hurt us any. Alright. Okay. Let us get that tank off screen. Blow up this barricade as we make our way to the next set of the white dots we need to go to, which are not up and to the right of us. We don't need to go there. We can skip those. Alright. Still need to be careful, though. We can go here. But we don't want to go north. You can get some more missiles if you need them, but you shouldn't be needing any more missiles. We've used enough missiles. We've done what we've needed to take care of in order to, well, not get hurt. So we're just going to skip that area entirely. You can get more Ninja Scroll weapon if you need it, but, well, you're not going to need it. We are going to have to take care of the tanks, which now number 2 because I went back and forth there. Gonna take some damage there, but that's okay. Take care of that barricade with your missiles. And we need to follow the path all the way to the 3 dots in the center. He's gonna run right into the truck and die. He's gonna run right into the explosion and die. And let's see here. Just keep going. Blow up this barricade. And then he's going to be in the way. Don't know why. But we can shoot him right there at the side there and just barely tag him with the machine gun and get over here. When we go through this building successfully, we're going to end up in the building to the south of us. Or rather, we're going to end up near it. So we have to go this way. Let's go. And let's center ourselves. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Let's take care of all the enemies as we do this. Let's let him do whatever it is that he's going to do, which is apparently stay alive somehow. And we can just go down here. Ow. Alright. Take short hops. You're going to need them. This is a lot easier if all the enemies are Foot Clan soldiers. If they're the little blue bat-looking things that run at you, you need to swing the bow like your life depends on it. I'm not kidding. And I'm going to let him go that way. Get out of here. High jump. Take care of the bomb. And I did not think he would be there. Let's try this again. And let's also take care of ourselves. Again. Because, again, we need to. I sound like a broken record at this point, but again, just being careful and just being smart is the way. And I should be swinging upwards. Why am I not doing that? And I kind of just off-screen that guy out of existence. Alright. I have a swig of tea here. I got these things now showing up. Let's go. Man, I do not want these enemies near me. Oh, now I'm getting the balloons. Fun. I'm going to be so sad. I'm about to say, I'm going to be so sad if I do not get a respawning pizza there. Oh, now they want to show up. Alright. You do your falling off the cliff thing. And I'm going to be doing my grabbing the pizza thing. I'm glad that was there. And now, we're over here. You may get either the floating head man or the fireman. Fireman is obviously easier. But you can take less time killing off the floating head men. Just as long as you stay safe. Let's make our way up here. If you get the bat enemies here, they'll just fly away to the left. And alright, I wanted those. Let's get those back. And let's center ourselves. There's 4 of these guys, but we can just leave them alone. And he just flew to the left towards us, and that did him no favors. Now we can just go up here. Let's make sure we go all the way up here. Ow. And if that ever happens, I forgot that was not a thing that you can fall through. You just end up back here. And you can try again. So let's try again. At least I have my 3-way shurikens back for Donnie here. So that isn't much of an issue. Ow! I had to duck for that. Seriously? And, well, this isn't fun. Can't believe you end up all the way here. Alright. Give me my pizza. I didn't want that either. I do not like how weapons spawn in this game because of stuff like that. Also, let's heal up Leo. So yeah, if you fall into a pit near the end of this area that we're about to go back into, you go back to the previous area. I could complain, but not really. Anyway, let's go back in here. Deal with the enemies as they come again. In case they're the floating head guys that spit fire, we can just hit them once, back up if necessary. And we got the, well, we had them again. There they go. Yeah, if you get those guys, they just fly to the left. They always come at you from the left, never from the right. Or rather, they never dive right. They always dive left. It's a weird thing. I've never understood why that is. Alright. Ow. Let's jump up here. And it's a good thing we have the tight ropes, because we're going to need them sooner or later. Anyway, we're going to switch to Wrath. And are weapons and energy okay? Foot Clan is near. Indeed. We're going to switch to Wrath because he has the ninja weapon, the ninja scroll. And we're going to switch to that. Alright, let's hide here. Well, I was going to hide there, but I can use this weapon all the same. It makes quick work of that enemy. The first phase... Wait a minute. Oh! Get the blimp to chase the helicopter. You can do it. And we are now at Area 4. So as I was saying... Oh, the underpasses are numbered. Target is 18. Ah, it's the maze. Fun. So, as I was saying before I was interrupted for... Oh! The first phase is the turtle. The turtle fights like Leo. But if you have the ninja scroll weapon, you can take the first phase down really quickly. The second phase is a mecha turtle, which flies back and forth and can shoot rockets at you. But again, the ninja scroll tears it apart. Just wait for it to stop flashing, and then you can hit it again. Very useful weapon, the ninja scroll. If you're lucky, that area where I tried to hide, the first phase will never jump towards you, and you can just have them away from you, just separated by the wall, and you can just keep shooting and it'll just go down. But of course, once the second phase starts, you have to get out from behind a wall, and you kind of have to be under Splinter, pretty much like I was. And that's pretty much it for that boss. We still have 3 tight ropes. You really do need to get those, because I have the feeling we're going to need them soon. And if you don't have them, well, you're in for a bad time. Because next up is Area 4. That is the maze. And the maze is going to kick our butts if we are not careful. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where we play through Area 4. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!